Alrighty, be happy, beehive. It is Tuesday's lesson. Tuesday's lesson has many of the same questions as Monday's lesson, but then you get up about halfway there and you'll find that you have some new kinds of questions. So let me show you those right away here. This is question number 11. Okay, so what we are doing is graphing a system of inequalities. That means there are two at the same time. So I'm going to start with the top one. Can you read that where it says y is greater than 2x minus 3? Let me see what I can do to help us all to see that better. That a little better? Okay, so 2x minus 3, there's no equal sign, that's going to be a dashed line. So I'm going to go ahead and start at the y-intercept at the beginning there at negative 3. And I'm going to count the slope up 2 over 1. And I'm going to put my point there. There's that line. Now I'm going to dash it. Okay, and I'm going to shade the above side. See how this side is the above side? Okay, so I'm going to hit the shade button. I'm going to shade that side. Now I'm going to graph the other one. Beginning at negative 4. Beginning at negative 4, down 5 over 1. Okay, and which side of that? Oh, first of all, it does say equal, so it gets to stay solid. And then I am going to shade the below side of that one. The below side of that one. And I have to turn this shading off somehow, because that's not supposed to be. No. Oh, my shadings got all screwed up. Oh, okay. So let me make sure I got this shading right. So I am shading the above side of this line. So that's not right. So I'm going to erase that shading. And I'm going to start completely over. Okay, so I have to shade the above side of this line and the below side of this line, which would be in this region right here. You see how, let me make sure, no, I did it wrong again. So, y is less than or equal to this. Less than or equal to this. And it's above, greater than or equal to this. Okay, so I got to find the place where these two are the same. So this side of this one and this side of this one, that's where I'm supposed to shade it. Okay, so you play around with it a little bit. You'll figure it out. But I like to check it and get it right before I do it. I'm going to try another. Okay. So 3x minus 4, and it's a dashed line. Go to negative 4, count up 3 over 1. It's dashed. I'm not going to worry about shading until I got the other line there too. So negative 4x minus 3. So we go to negative 3, and then down 4 over 1. Is that right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. Okay, and let me get rid of these arrows. And now let me figure out which side to shade these two on. So this one, the dashed one, is going to be on this side. On this side. And then this one is going to be on the above side. So this side. And I'm going to look for the place where both arrows are pointing into that same region. And that's where I shade, where both of the arrows. See how I did that? I put one arrow on each side of each line. One on this, one on that. Then I did one on this, one on that. Then I'm looking for where are they both pointing into the same region, and that's where I'm going to shade it. Okay, so now just a little bit of work. You have two lines to put into slope-intercept form. This is the last question. So add 2x to both sides of that, and you're going to get 7y greater than equal to 2x plus 7. We just moved that over here. Then we're going to divide both sides by 7. Y greater than or equal to 2/7 x plus 1. Okay, so for those of you who like to see the steps, I divided both sides of this by 7. This canceled that. Y 2/7 x plus 7/7 is 1. Now I'm going to do the other one. I'm going to subtract 6x from both sides of that. So I'm going to get 5y greater than negative 6x minus 15. Now I'm going to divide everything by 5. Some of you want to see it. Okay, keep me honest that way. Okay, now I have the two lines to graph in slope-intercept form. Plus 1 up 2 over 7. Then I have minus 3 and down 6 over 5. I'm going to go back 5 and up 6 because, actually let me just go down 6 and over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see. This one is a dashed line. Is that the right one? Yes. Okay. Now, I want to shade on this one. It's greater than. So I'm going to shade above. Greater than or equal to. So I'm going to shade this side. See, I put one on each side of that line. Now on this one, it's greater than. So I'm going to shade on this side. Now notice, here's the region where both arrows point. Okay, so that should be it for this question. Let's try it. Shade, shade, check. Please fill in the empty. Oh! Point in the solution set. Then give the coordinates of one point. Okay, so any point that's in this side that's shaded. So I'm going to say 0, 4. That's in that side. 0, 4. correct. See, this one asked for a point in the shaded area. That's called the solution set. Good luck, enjoy the homework, ask a question if you have one. Thank you, and we'll talk to you in a while.